Welcome back to Domature, the best Kendama YouTube channel out there. Today we are looking at some fellas that I think are killing it right now, that I think have some of the coolest tricks, style, ideas, clips in the community. I have 5 players here. As you can see, we're going to go over each one. I have 3 clips for each player. So yeah, these are some of my favorite players. We're going to start it off with Benjamin Mastic. Benji, I think, is what they call the man. I've enjoyed his tricks for a while, but I recently have just been kind of like binging his tricks on Instagram and have kind of grown a new appreciation for just his style in general. Let's start it off with this one. Should we play the audio? No, because it's probably going to be copyright. Let's start it off with this little quad tap to border. Oh my gosh. So he's been around for a while. He's got the kind of he's got what we call the new gen of like 2017, 2018, the juggles, taps. He's got that stuff. He's got the border here, obviously, but then he's got like the new gen of like the string pinches, the late goons, that inward late goon, this little bungee thing, back to border. I mean, just the control in this clip is insane, just for how technical it is. It just looks so freaking easy for him, which is insane. And he's got steez too. He's got a bunch of style, a whole lot of style. His tricks are just so much fun to watch. Just like, it's so clean. All right, we'll move on to the next clip. This is another one from Benjamin Mastic, of course. This one is a trick that I've actually been working on for quite a bit now, or like a day. I shouldn't say quite a bit. These little string loop tricks, I don't know exactly what you call them, but he is kind of taking it to the next level with that concept on this clip here. So inward stilt, like a little trip string loop to bird. And that's just, to me, that is insanely hard. I don't know how most people feel about that clip, if it's like technically that hard for people that are well versed in this style of tricks. But for me, like, I just recently did my first like string loop swap, 1.5 swap to spike with a string loop in there, you know? And just like the Tama control on that is insane. Like having the bevel there, especially to go to bird, because you're gonna need to have that bevel there consistently to go to bird. I feel like to spike, it's you can be a little bit more off with it because you can kind of like recover a little bit more easy. But to get to bird there, that whole control just needs to be like on point, and doing that out of those loop tricks is insanely hard to me. And yeah, there's something about the vibe of these clips I like. I like the fits. I just like, I don't know. It's just a cool feel to his clips in general. So, last clip from him here. Why walk when you can space walk? More loop stuff, cool angles. He's always got the sig too. It kind of just adds to the vibe. The knee bounce, the foot bounce. I mean, it's just so clean and so flowy. He mixes the tech, but does it flowy somehow. I don't know. It's crazy. It's crazy. All right, we'll move on to the next player here. Next up, we have Elliot Patterson. You might know him as the stringless guy, which he is. Has insane control, and he's just, without a string, he's insane. But recently, he's been putting a string on his dom, and he's been lacing stuff that I didn't expect at all. Like, what's this one here? 1, 2, 3 consecutive goon. Late goon. Crazy. I think Edwin did 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is nearly that. But what kind of puts this over the top is that such a clean, like, fast hand ender. Ugh. Crazy. Look at how clean that fast hand is. Insane. Did I put a stringless clip in here? I did. So, of course, he's more known for the stringless, and I just love the control he has with the stringless clips. Like, everything he does stringless is just so clean. Like, obviously, it's going to be a little bit easier, quite a bit easier without a string. But, yeah, it's just, I watched, like, an interview with him and Isaac Kendama on Lotus Kendama's YouTube channel. And him just talking about, like, the philosophy of playing stringless was really interesting. Just like his idea of the string as something that is just inherently something that's getting in the way, you know? Because for a lot of tricks, the string isn't even necessary, unless, of course, you're doing string tricks. So yeah, his idea of just like perfecting tricks and not wanting the string to get in the way, it's kind of like a purist way to look at things, I feel like, even though you'd think the Kendama purist mindset would to think that not having a string is kind of bad, you know? But again, 1, 2, 3, 4 lunar tray here, just look at how clean it is. There's so much control there. I love it. And he never has music in these clips. It's just always raw clips, and there's something so pure about his clips. What's this one? BB. I don't know why I said yelled BB. BB Trip Goon. Back to BB. Come on, BB. It's insane. Literally insane. Again, the control. So he can do it with the string. He can do it without the string. Overall, he's just an insane player. He's got so much control. His clips are so clean, and they're fun to watch. So that's really all that matters. All right, we have Chris June. Chris June is someone who I didn't even really know was still active in the Kendama community until recently, until I kind of came back from my hiatus. So it's interesting to see him posting pretty regularly on Instagram, and yeah, he's just got some insanely creative tricks. This first one here, I think, is this fast hand one. Pretty sure. Obviously, he's the owner of 365 with Nick Stodd. Just, again, the Tama control you have to have for that, the hole control, to be able to place that there perfectly. Like, I feel like there is a little bit of luck involved in that one, but it's still just so much control. And he did it so clean, too. Look at how much knees he uses, too, here. I've always loved Chris June's style, too. There's something, like, so lofty, and it's always so clean. But it's so steezy at the same time. I don't know. Something that I really like about Chris June's style. So that one's crazy. What do we got up here? We got, these. I think these are called pan stilts. Yeah. I don't even know how this trick is possible. If anyone knows, let me know down below. But he's honed on these, apparently. I think everyone's confused about this trick. I don't think anyone knows what's going on except Chris June. So he did pan stilt, juggled back to pan stilt. Insane. Like, again, how is this physics? Are physics even a thing? I think Chris June just defies physics at this point. Crazy. Again, so lofty, so clean. Love the style. And then this one here was this lunar. Oh my gosh, that lunar wrap trick, like the double. This is insanely clean as well. Such a satisfying trick to watch. Really, what I'm into now with Kendama. Yes, I know I like taps and late Ken flips are cool and stuff. I do those. That's the majority of the tricks I do. But just seeing these like quick, creative, satisfying tricks that you can just watch on loop forever is really what I'm loving right now. And I think that's like the best clips you get in terms of the Kendama community. So yeah, Chris June is great. Great style. He's been around in the game forever, and it's crazy that he's still extremely active and still like leveling up like crazy. So next up we have Elijah Lane. I feel like another guy that's been around for quite a while. A lot of his clips on here are a little bit older, but I was just kind of scrolling through his IG as well and really liking what I was watching. So what's this one here? Let's see. Oh, the tech with Elijah's tricks are insane. That little throw barrel tap, I need to like try and do some of that stuff. Barrel taps, tray taps, stuff like that is just so freaking tough. This is another guy that I just love his style. I think that's another thing I really appreciate now is just style in general. Like, even if you're not hitting the most insane tricks, which these are pretty insane, but even if you're not, style is just something that's so important. He just freaking is insane. But really, the crazy stuff with Elijah is just the fast hand stuff. I think this is the fast hand border one. Yeah, fast hand border, like, the precision needed for that is insane. It's such a cool trick. Such a cool trick. Nobody's really honed on the fast hand stalls and balance tricks like Elijah Lane. Like, you got this naughty bird, lighty. Look at that, keeping that Tama in that same spot there to go back to the fast hand naughty bird. Unbelievable. Insane. So much control. So much precision, man. Ugh. If you just want to see more fast hand stall tricks, scroll through his Instagram. You'll be amazed. You will be amazed because there's so much precision there and just so much control. All right, the last player we have here, I know this video is kind of quick, but last player is Jacob Schultz. This is a guy that I think used to submit to Top Kendama Tricks of the Week a lot, and now he's a pretty prominent person within the Kendama community. I think he just hosted CKC, California Kendama Cup, I'm pretty sure, or co-hosted, or he was involved in it somehow. And he's gotten really, like, I think I remember him being good, but I feel like he's gotten insanely good over the past couple of years. He also did just drop like a 10-year edit as well. Go check that out. I'll link it down below if you want to check it out because it's pretty insane as well. This is just, I don't even know how this is possible. I don't even know how you balance that. It's something I've never seen done, obviously. Should we try it? I know I'm not going to be able to do it, but like, I just want to try and even like balance it somehow. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that is not happening. That is such a tough balance. Doing it on one finger, like, actually, maybe it's kind of doable. I mean, obviously I'm just setting it there, but just insane. Insane. Love the creativity. And it's obviously very difficult as well. Let's move on to the next one from Jacob Schultz. Candle grip switch idea. Okay. Ghost taps, or what are those called? Yeah, ghost taps, right? So this is obviously just extremely tech. That late at the end there just throws it in because he can. Like, catching the spike out of like juggles and anything is, how do you even do that, man? This is another trick that is just so much precision involved. If it's not clean too, it'll just look stupid. So it has to be like as clean as possible as well. Those catches just have to be on point. Yeah, crazy. Then the last clip here, I think, is, I mean, it's got a great song on this one as well. Billy Wood song. More of these cushion taps, and then, just so insane. 3 of those. And then the trip Ken at the end. Crazy. Crazy clean. Just masterful. You know? Insane. Alright, that's going to do it for this video. Those are some of my favorite Kendama players right now. Go check out their Instagrams. They're all insane at Dama. They're insanely honed. Obviously, there's tons of people I could have put in here, but I feel like these are the people that I've been enjoying their clips the most recently. So yeah, there you go. That's the video. Leave a like, subscribe, leave some of your favorite Kendama players down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.